forging a new path for Europe's steel and metals industry. The European Commission says producers are in the midst of a crisis, feeling the heat from soaring electricity prices and global overcapacity. The EU has unveiled an action plan to reinforce a sector vital for Europe's auto, construction and defence industries. To lower energy costs for producers, the Commission seeks to bolster their grid access, support the use of low-carbon hydrogen and encourage member states to cut network tariffs. Executive Vice President of the European Commission for Prosperity and Industrial Strategy, Stéphane Séjourné, says a response is needed to prevent the bloc from losing its production capacity.
Nous devons protéger nos aciéries contre la concurrence étrangère déloyale, d'où qu'elle vienne et d'où qu'elle soit. Et donc l'Europe doit être aujourd'hui un joueur de l'acier mondial, pas un terrain de jeu uniquement d'entreprises et de producteurs.
Faced with growing competition from the likes of China and India, European officials estimate that the EU's share of global steel production has slipped over the past decade and now stands at less than 8%. The Commission's action plan seeks to change that. The Polish Minister for European Union Affairs, Adam Szłapka, says it aims to boost competitiveness and address underlying issues including energy costs and overcapacity. Building on measures including the Clean Industrial Deal and Action Plan for Affordable Energy, the EU is promising millions of dollars to help build a stronger and cleaner metals sector.
Another key element is supporting the competitiveness of our industries in strengthening the circular economy in Europe. Recycling steel and aluminium can bring considerable energy savings, up to 95% for aluminium, and yet we see that increasing amount of scrap metal are exported.
But tariffs imposed by the United States could be a wrench in the EU's recovery efforts. While President Trump has provided a 90-day reprieve for some of the tariffs he's introduced over recent weeks, a 25% duty on European steel and aluminium imports remains in effect. The EU estimates the measure amounts to $28 billion. Industry experts like James Watson, Director General of the European Metals Association Eurometaux, say that while Europe has to defend itself, it shouldn't engage in a trade war. Some argue a focus should be on rebalancing and defending industry interests.
We think that there should be an increase in things like state aid. There should be, at least for this time being, whilst we have very high energy prices in Europe, that we need proper state aid regimes, and we need to look at innovative mechanisms also to bring low prices from renewable electricity to industry consistently.
The EU fears US tariffs could see metal exporting nations divert and dump their supplies on the European market. The European Commission now aims to tighten import controls as it seeks to toughen up this industry. William Denslow, CNA, Brussels.